Hey guys, welcome to another Gauging Gadgets review video. In this video, we have the Mpow H10 active noise cancelling headphones. So these headphones feature an upgraded active noise cancelling that actually has dual microphones. So it should be a little bit more powerful. I'm interested to test that out. And in addition to that, they have about 30 hours of battery life and a foldable design that makes them perfect for traveling. All that for around $65 on Amazon, so check the link in the description to find that price. Let's go ahead and open them up and check them out. All right, they come in a nice cardboard box, and I like that because you can recycle it. Looks like we have a case here. Real quick, while I'm getting these open, just want to thank Mpow for sending me these headphones so I could test them. Thank you very much. All right, so it looks like we have a nice case here. I'll set that aside. We'll see what else is in the box. In the box, we have some safety information, user's manual, an interesting card that I've never seen before that shows how you can connect these to your TV, but you do need a Bluetooth transmitter, a USB to micro USB charging cable, and then a male-to-male 3.5mm auxiliary cable. That's one of the really cool things about these headphones. If the battery dies, you can just plug them in, and that makes it really perfect for traveling, and you can also use it on a plane to hear the in-flight movies and things like that. And that's everything in the box, so let's go ahead and get these out of the case. So as you can see, they not only just fold down, but the earmuffs can swivel, allowing it to lie flat if you wanted to put it flat in a backpack or a suitcase. It makes it really easy to travel with these and pack them. The color is kind of a reflective gray material. It's a hard plastic. You have the Mpow logos on both earmuffs. This right here looks to be the dual microphones that they advertise for noise canceling. The earmuff here definitely seems large enough to fit over your ear, so it's not going to apply any pressure to your earlobe or your ear at all. And that makes it great for wearing for long periods of time, but it also allows that noise canceling to work because it'll kind of isolate your ear. This leather seems high quality and very, very soft. Moving up to the headband here, you do have a little bit of cushion here. It kind of has a rubber feeling. Each earmuff is adjustable here, and I do like how they have the measurement so that you can have it even on both sides. I can select 3 and then bring it down on the right side and quickly make sure I have the same length on each side. You also have some nice indicators right and left on the inside of the headband. And then we have this joint that allows it to bend and spin. And you do get a pop there that kind of locks it in place, but they do not lock folded, so they kind of just dangle there, as you can see. The joint doesn't really have any give. It's not very loose. There's no cracking or anything, so it seems to be pretty high quality. So moving over to the left earmuff, we have the auxiliary port in, and this is where you just plug this in right here, like so. And then you could plug the other side into anything like a cell phone, tablet, or the airplane seat, so you can listen to the in-flight media. And then you also have the switch for the active noise canceling. So you turn that on, and then the active noise canceling is active. And as you can see right there, you do have a nice green indicator that will turn on when you're using this, because the active noise canceling does require the battery. So if the batteries die in these headphones, while you could still listen to audio via the auxiliary port, you will not be able to utilize the active noise canceling. So you're going to want to turn that off whenever you're not using it. Moving over to the right earmuff here, as you can see, we have the charging port, which is micro USB. Looks like we have the microphone for when you're placing calls. And then we have 3 buttons. So we have the middle, this is going to be power. It's also kind of a multifunctional button because you can also pause and play with this, and also answer and hang up on phone calls. And then you have the plus and minus button, which not only control the volume, but they will also change track. And as you can see, it's next track and previous track. And it looks like we have a little LED right there. All right, so now that we've taken a closer look at the Mpow H10 headphones, I'm going to go ahead and get them turned on. I'll get them paired with my phone, and then we'll do a quick microphone test, and I'll also show you what they look like. So I'm going to get them turned on and put them in pairing mode by just holding down the power button until we see this LED blink red and blue. All right, so it's in pairing mode. They come up on my phone as Mpow H10, and we're connected. And as you can see, they came with about 90% battery life. Alright, so as you can see, I'm currently wearing the Mpow H10 headphones, and all the audio you're hearing is coming through the microphone located on the headphones. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of what it will sound like when you place calls with these headphones, or if you use them when you're connected to consoles or computers to play games or anything like that. As you can see, the headphones look great when you're wearing them, and in my opinion, they kind of resemble Bose headphones. Alright, so as you just heard, the microphone in the H10s is really not that bad. It's pretty high quality. There was a little bit of distortion when my voice got pretty loud, but other than that, I would say it's clear and you could easily understand what I was saying. So I think these would be great if you're going to be placing calls, or if you're going to be using them as kind of like a headset for gaming or anything online like that. When it comes to the audio quality on these, I found it to be an extremely enjoyable listening experience, with the highs and the lows coming through very clear and crisp with no tinniness or distortion. And it was made even better by the active noise canceling. As soon as you turn that on, it starts to block out all the background noise and the music kind of comes up, and it just sounds very, very good. And I do think that the active noise canceling is almost required with these, because when you didn't have it on, it kind of had a little bit of an echo to it. It just wasn't as high quality as when you had it on. I think that's a very important note. While you can use these without the battery by just plugging in the auxiliary cable, you're not going to have that same high quality audio that comes from these when you do have the active noise canceling on. Speaking of the active noise canceling on these does indeed work, and it's very similar to just about every other $50 to $60 active noise canceling headphones on the market, including the other Mpow active noise canceling headphones. It's not powerful enough to block out all background noise such as like a TV, a car going by, things like that. But any background noise such as fans or water running, things like that are going to be severely diminished, or you won't be able to hear them at all. So I think the best use case for headphones like this is going to be while you're flying or you're on a plane. All that rushing wind noise or the plane noise is basically going to be non-existent when you wear these and you have the active noise canceling turned on. And that can really make for a very good traveling experience. And for me, active noise canceling headphones make flying much more enjoyable. Now, one of the negative things I found about the H10 headphones is the way that they fit my head. It was very, very loose. I was expecting it to be a nice tight fit. That'll help out the active noise canceling, but it also feels secure when you're wearing them. These were very, very loose. They did not feel secure, and it felt like they were going to fall off my head. And it was made even worse when I was laying in bed, because it almost felt like the headphones wanted to slip off my head when they swivel back like that. And in my opinion, I have a larger head, so if I have a loose fit, then that's probably what other people will have as well. So that's just something to note, and if you enjoy having loose fitting headphones, then these might be the ones for you. Now, when it comes to the build quality, the plastic all seems very sturdy, the joints seem to be well made, the adjustments on the side are nice and smooth, and all the connectors and buttons seem to be well made as well. The battery life of around 30 hours is realistic and actually very surprising. 30 hours is enough to get you through several days, and that's very impressive for this price range. Now, when it came to the Bluetooth range, I found it to be the standard 25 to 30 feet, so no negatives there. Sound leakage is also not a problem with these. With the volume at about 50 to 70%, you're not going to have any sound leakage, and then there's just a little bit at about 90 to 100%. And the last thing I want to talk about is this case right here. It is a very soft, protective suede. It doesn't have any cushioning in it at all or any pockets for your accessories, but you can easily fit the headphones and still have room for maybe a power bank and all of your charging cables. So those are the Mpow H10 active noise canceling headphones. If you have any questions about these headphones, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm going to add an Amazon affiliate link to the description below so you can find these exact headphones on Amazon. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel, Gauging Gadgets, for gadget reviews and tech tutorials. Thank you so much for watching.